Hey, so it's day 20 of the 30 days of prayer and fasting with Radical Youth as part of God's Vineyard Ministries. I hope you are doing awesome. Day 20, wow, the month is going so fast. The prayer point for today is to pray that the Lord will release upon you the supernatural performances in your choice career, business and studies. Daniel in the Bible is a perfect example of excellence through the supernatural assistance of God. If he did not pray and walk closely with God, there's no way he would have been able to perform as excellently as he did. And sure enough, Daniel and his friends were men of sacrifice. Funnily enough, Daniel fasted. His success was a result of his no-compromise attitude. Praying and fasting were two things he was unashamed to make a stand about. He refused the king's meal, and he refused the law set out specifically against him to stop him from praying to God for 30 days. In Daniel 1:8-14 it says, "But Daniel resolved that he would not defile himself with the king's food or with wine that he drank. Therefore he asked the chief of the eunuchs to allow him not to defile himself." Daniel 6:10 says, "He got down on his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his God as he had done previously. Then these men came by agreement and found Daniel making petition and plea before his God. Then they came near and said before the king concerning the injunction, 'O king, did you not sign an injunction that anyone who makes petition to any god or man within 30 days except you, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions?' And sure enough, Daniel was thrown into the den of lions, but he was not touched. The same God that he prayed to was the same God that saved him. And sure enough, the same men that plotted against him, when thrown into the den of lions, after the king's realization of the great and mighty God that Daniel served, were devoured straight away. Daniel had great and deep revelation from God. He had revelations about the time to come, his own time, the times of the kings that were ruling in the land in which he stayed. He's even had revelation of the times yet to come, the times of the coming of Christ. And this is all in the Old Testament. Prayer and fasting opens up a new realm of revelation from God, which leads us on to tomorrow's prayer point. Let's pray today that the Lord will guide us and release upon us supernatural performances